Today's quote is entitled, "The Power of Teaching by Personal Example." A devotee told Srila Prabhupada that he didn't think Krishna consciousness would have had much effect upon people without Srila Prabhupada's personal example. Srila Prabhupada modestly agreed. That was the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, to teach by personal example. So this is interesting because sometimes we also think like this. Well, what if Prabhupada's books came, but Prabhupada didn't come, the pure devotee didn't come? Would have Krishna consciousness spread? And sometimes you think, well, the books are powerful, the books are non-different than Prabhupada, so people would become Krishna conscious by the books, and that's true. But if Prabhupada were not here setting the personal example, we could imagine that a lot of people reading the books would think, well, is it even possible to be a devotee? And now look at Prabhupada coming. He had so much Krishna consciousness that he could take people right off the street and they could become devotees. That would be difficult just for them to read a book and, in a few days become a devotee. But we saw that. So, book Bhagavat, person Bhagavat. So, you need the teachings, but you need people who live the teachings so people can see how to live them, and they can also believe that it's possible. Because I think a lot of us, if we didn't have examples of other devotees, we would think, yeah, it's a good philosophy, but who could follow it? Like Christians believe, yeah, what Jesus taught is great, but nobody can follow. So, do your best. So that's where it would have gone, because they don't have the best examples. But when you have examples, then you see, oh, actually, my next door neighbor is doing this, I can do it. So we can't underestimate the power of example. And if we're teaching Krishna consciousness, teaching is part of it. But example is really more important than the teaching, because without the example, how are people going to follow? So I like this quote because even though I understand this, and I think you understand this, it's nice to hear that Prabhupada's saying yes about himself, that it wouldn't have worked if his books just came, but he didn't come. So same with us, we're distributing books, but we need to be present. Hare Krishna. If you like this video, you can subscribe below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you share this video with others, if you comment on it, if you like it, do whatever. You have to click to share it, because I think a lot of devotees would appreciate getting these videos. I try to take our philosophy and put it in a practical way so we know how to apply it in daily activity. And this is one of the services I do, and I want to reach as many devotees as possible. If you can help me, I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you.